loud. I know, Templin, thank you. Just hanging here. I'm eating my lunch, so I'm not gonna have you guys watch me eat. Yeah, fall is here. We had our first frost like 3 days ago. Ew, 26, that's cold. I was here complaining of 45. I mean, I'm out here and it's rather windy. Check out the trees. It's super windy. I mean, the sun is out. I'm not gonna blame you guys, but it is still kind of like, ugh, too cold. Too cold, too fast. Yeah, I think next week we're gonna hit 70s or 80s or something like that. I'm not sure. Where are you located, Templin? I'm not ready for winter either. Not yet. I think we got cheated on our summer again. Minnesota. I'm in New York. And it's cold. One thing I can tell you about my drives to work and stuff is like just seeing and the changes in the colors of the trees is just, it's beautiful. I can tell you that much. I do not like what comes after a leaf changing season, you know? I am upstate, yeah. I'm not in the city, nowhere near Manhattan, but far enough up north that I have cows and horses and stuff around me. Lots of farms. I feel bad for these geese. This pond is kind of dirty, overgrown. Yeah, that's even further up from me. There's like a lot up that way. But, you know, we live in an area where it's far away from the city where we can just, have a garden and the houses have enough property to, for you to do stuff like that. I don't have cows, but if I had the property, I would, I guess. I think I would first get a horse. That's what I'm thinking. That is a fact. Enough room to breathe. I like that room. I like that it says, well, first of all, no trespassing beyond this point, and then you have the do not feed the geese. There's a lot of them over there, and then there's a lot of them right over there. I don't know if you see them. They're sleeping right over here, just hanging out. I'm telling you, I wouldn't even want to have my feet wet with all this cold that's out there. Oh, you got a little tiny pony when you was a teenager? But I took care of it. Oh my God. At least you got that. Awesome. Animals are great. Well, that just says that you took good care of little Mary Legs. And she was a little fatty. I love it. I'm sitting in the back of my car. The sun is on my face on the right-hand side, eating my lunch. It's just nice. A little windy, but the sun really helps with that. I was out here in this office not too, well, I think the beginning of summer, because I remember it was really, really hot that day. And I did a live as well from the parking lot, so. Yes, Templin, the sunshine feels great right now. I mean, the wind is not constant, but when it comes, it's cold. I don't like it. I mean, do I want, like, I like the, like, if there was no wind, it would be great. Yeah, the pond is fenced off. This is actually an office building where I'm at, so I guess they don't want people going down there. And I mean, I don't think you can fish. I wish, although I don't have my rod in the car. But anyways, this side is fenced off. The other side is not. So I'm wondering if it's a building owner's choice to fence it off. Hi, Henry. Oh, look at that. How are you, Henry? It's been a while since I've done any lives, I believe. I don't even know. My days are all like twisted together like a pretzel. I'm eating my lunch, Henry. That's why you don't see my face just yet. Just watching the geese and, you know. Same here, Henry. It's it's sunny, but the wind is just messing with it. You are? Well, cheers. We're having lunch at the same time. My lunch can be at 1, at 12, 11, or no lunch at all. Depends. But here I am, hanging out with you guys for a little bit. And I have to go back. Ooh. I just found this in the car. Check it out. Problem is I don't have a rod. So these guys will go back where I found them. Bummer. Probably get arrested if I try to fish. Maybe I'll just go on the other side of the pond. Who knows? Who knows if there's anything there? Well, it's got an inlet from the side over there. So I'm wondering where it's coming from. You see it? So it's got to be coming from somewhere. So I'm pretty sure there's got to be some fish in there. There's got to be. There's just no way. Henry, need the pocket fisherman. Ooh. Are those the ones that like fold or like pop into itself like and just becomes like not even a 12-inch? That's a good idea. I'll have to go on Amazon and see what I can find, because that'll be a good thing to have, right? We took the rods out of this car because we had them in the truck. Because when we go fishing, we use that because we have our, our extras, our bags, our buckets and all that stuff. We can't fit this in this car. It's a small car. But now we have to take them out because winter is coming, and then we got to bring out the winter fishing items, which we have done the ice fishing. But last year, it wasn't cold enough and nothing froze over enough for for the county to say, hey, you can go ice fishing. So that was a bummer on that side. But yeah, we need a nice hard freeze so that these lakes and stuff can just like freeze over a little bit so we can do something. I went ice fishing once, and oh my God, I think I had on all of my camo gear. My hunting gear was on, like the heavy jacket, the heavy pullovers, the heavy boots, the heavy socks, my thickest gloves. And that's how I fish. And I was like, oh my God. And still my toes were like frozen. And I'm like, my husband runs hot. So he's like, you cold? And I'm looking at him going, yeah. But I'm always cold. I'm always cold, So let me see. Teflon there was ice here, but it wasn't safe for very long. I know, Templin, that's the problem we had as well. Henry said, ice fishing is good. Just don't eat the fish in that shanty with the blue water. I like to go to, there's a lake that I really like to go to, and that's over in Fonstock. A big park around here, but they have many different lakes, and they really do a nice job there with accessibility. So that makes it, a great place to go. And we did it there once, and man, was it. I told my husband, I said, we need one of those tents or whatever they use for that kind of fishing, because just to break the wind is what gets you, and that's what kind of like got me when I was fishing. The wind just froze me. We have a portable fish house. Ooh, a fish house. Maybe we should get something like that. I gotta research that a little bit more. I wouldn't mind it so much if it was one of those, that I can go and fish and not worry about the stupid wind. It just makes it so uncomfortable. Looks like a big shed with a pop-up tent over the top. Oh. Okay. I think my husband will know what that is. But, man. I feel like we didn't do too much fishing this year. It's just, again, work gets in the way sometimes. So, but we try to do the best we could, and the weather is also a factor. So, and now winter is like around the corner. So that's gonna be one of those things where we're gonna be like, what? And that's a whole set of things that we have to worry about. But yeah, just sitting here on my quick little lunch break watching the geese. They already finished eating on that side, so now they're moving to the right-hand side of the pond. You didn't either this year, always too much work, but my husband is supposed to take 3 of the kids out fishing on Friday. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, gotta get those kids out there fishing. Let them, you know, enjoy the great outdoors. We always took our kids out to fish. And to this day, they still fish. They love it, and they're grown, so they fish and they enjoy it. It's just like if it was the same, you know, just like when they were with us. They love it, you know. Oh, they're moving. Check them out. They are just, they own this place. They own it and they know it. Oh, was that bad of me saying it that way? I can't. My goodness. I stepped away from the sun for a minute and oh my God, it's chilly. And the wind is blowing hard. It is not fun, everybody. I'm looking at the geese kind of scraping the bottom of the pond. I wish I could hold my breath that long. Oh no, lunch break is over. Mine is gonna be over in a few months as well. Thank you so much for spending some time with me here. I hope you have a great day. Hi, all things pink and possible. How are you? Thank you so much for passing by. Having a quick little lunch break here. I'm doing good. Thank you, thank you, thank you for asking. And just hanging out here with the geese. There's one right there staring at me. But it says don't feed the geese, so check it out. Do not feed the geese. And it's not like I can go and say hello. So I'm staying back here watching him or her. But that's a big one. There's a whole line of them right there. They were all on the opposite side of the pond. Now they're back here doing their thing. So just hanging out with the geese, I guess. This fence is rather flimsy. But I guess it's just to keep them from coming over here and making a mess of the parking lot. They're all sitting over there grooming themselves. You see, there they are. Oh my goodness, Henry. They're just geese. You know, they are messy. They definitely are a mess. I can't with them. It's like trying to go through landmines when they're out and about. And I like the way they cross the street, like they own it. And they're not gonna get run over. Hello, can you move along? Thank you very much. Oh, there's one over there complaining about what I just said. Hello. I'm wearing my jacket because it's chilly out. It's a lot of wind. The wind is what kills you. Like, it's what's making me feel as cold. Maybe I'll just go in my car. Maybe I should be smart about it, right? But I'm just sitting out here for a little bit. I don't mind. I mean, the office has a lunch room, but I just want to be outside. I like the sun on my face, the wind in my hair. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like the wind in my hair. It makes it messy. So I'd rather keep it the way it is right now. But just sitting out. I just finished lunch, so I didn't want you guys to watch me eat my... I had, which every time they have it, I always get it, New England clam chowder. It's my favorite chowder, by the way. And so I grabbed it yesterday, and it's supposed to be like a lunch thing, but I couldn't get to it. By the time I got home, it was already dinner time, so I had to start dinner. So I kind of like separated it and had some for my husband and some for me. So we decided we were sharing it. And that's what I had for lunch today with a little bit of bread. So that's what I just had for lunch. So, gosh, that thing is loud over there. So this little pond here. Beginning of summer, I was here, and I did a live from here as well. But it was hot. I was sweating, so I know it was summer. And I haven't been back here in a while. But this pond was cleaner. It was nicer. It's just like, ugh. I feel bad for the geese. Well, it's probably their poop anyway, so you know what? They need to clean up after themselves. But what can I say? So I'm only out here for another few minutes before I have to head back in. Just hanging out, enjoying the little bit of sun because I hate to be inside so long. It's like the air conditioner is not, because it still feels hot inside. So they have the air running, not too high, but they still have the air running. So why do these things like to talk over you, But this bird, the geese, whatever, duck, just flew all the way from the top over there, all the way very gracefully and landed in the corner. I wish I could do that. Not happening. But what can you do, right? So, I just got a notification. I was just looking at the top of the trees here, and it just amazes me how quick our trees are changing and how quickly you can see the signs of fall already here, and winter is just like knocking on the door because, man, the temperatures are just really going down quick. Our summer was just probably cut in a third. A third of our summer is gone. And I don't know, what's going on. Mother Nature's like, you know what? So, yes, Henry, I'm trying to enjoy the sun because it is going to get super cold super quick. But you can't complain about. I do like to see the changing of the leaves. The colors are amazing. Let me show you real quick because, look at this. Isn't that amazing? Like just the way nature just gives us the kind of beautiful stuff that you really can't get mad about it. But then again, what can you do about it? Nothing. It is what it is, and nature's gonna do its thing, and you can't stop it. But I tend to just look at everything like, it's nature. Do I like to be here in the cold? No. I like to, have a little bit more of the heat, that's for sure. I didn't even get a tan this year. No tan for me because the temperatures did not get hot enough. And, it's one of those things where you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do here? Like, do I go to a tropical island? But that's expensive. How am I going to get a tan? I didn't get enough. There wasn't enough sun or hot days to give me a tan. Although I always wear super, super high sunblock. So what can we do about it, right? I have a pair of socks that I love. The only problem is that they're so nice and loose, but they tend to like slip down. So I'm constantly pulling them up. But they're comfy and they're warm. So I'm okay with that. Because if my feet are cold, I am completely cold. So let me just button up here again because I don't want to get sick. I'm trying not to. I actually doubled up on my vitamins. I had to. Because I don't want to get sick. I see more and more people now, like when I went to the supermarket the other day, people wearing masks. People are just wearing masks and they just don't want to get sick. You know, I know people that have gotten sick and it just stays with them for a while. It's like they can't shake it off, you know? But it's going around. It happens, you know, the weather gets hot, then it gets cold, then it gets hot again. You just don't know what to. I always keep my jacket with me. I bring it out with me. I come out of the house with it on and then make the executive decision if I want to keep it on or do I need it, do I not need it. But it's always with me. It doesn't matter. I put it in my backpack and that's the way I roll with my jackets. That's what I do. But I'm getting a little chilly out here. The sun is actually switching around, so it's hiding behind the tree on the side. So once in a while I get a nice little glimpse of the sun. If I go to the front of the car, I'll get full sun in my face. But you know, I sit here and I'm like, I was thinking about doing the live and then I kept saying, nah, I don't want to do it. Then I was like, I need to do it because I need the WH. I need the watch hours. So then I was like, I don't want to, because I like to take my lunch break and just relax the mind. If I need to make phone calls, I make phone calls, or just sit in my car and I play a game on my phone. But I was like, you know what? Let me just do a quick little live. Doesn't hurt anyone. What I'm thinking is the drive down this way was amazing. And I was like, wow, if I could just share this with everybody on my community, it'd be amazing. But I'm thinking about probably on my way home, set the phone up and just have you guys enjoy the drive home with me, because the colors and the changing of the leaves and all that, the view is amazing. And I think you guys need to see this. I mean, for the people that live in areas where you don't have the color change, that would be amazing. And some people that are already in this environment, in this cold, they're like, we get that already. Don't worry about it. I got it. So, but I'm gonna give you guys a couple of more minutes here, and then after that, I'm just gonna see if I can go inside. See, the wind is just blowing hard. Look at this. It's chilly. I'm trying to stay inside my car, but unfortunately my car is not high enough, so I can't go back there, so I gotta lean on it. So let me go inside. Maybe I can just be in there and not be so cold. All right, let me get down. Oh, extreme close up, people. And close. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ooh, I gotta fix my tire. It's kind of like sideways. Let me go in here. I don't want to drop you guys. There we go. In the car, in the warm. You're gonna see the side of my head. Hello. Hi, how are you? Hi, Henry. Thank you for being here on your break with me. You are awesome, sir. Thank you so much. Let me close my window. I don't want the wind in my face. There we go. We're here. We're indoors for a few more minutes. Yeah, now it's gonna get hot. It's inside, so. There they are. I completely forgot my safety glasses. So I gotta make sure I take them inside because I need them. Yeah. Just gotta put them in my bag. I can't be without my glasses. I did realize that I forgot them, and it was like, gotta make sure I take them inside. So guys, let me tell you guys something. There's a lot going on at home with the garden. Well, there's really not much I can do with the garden. The garden is just going into a sleep mode with the new temperatures and everything that's happening. And I am actually in the process of getting that garden. The plans is to clean it up really well. I actually did my garlic for the fall. So I got to get that video out for you guys in a few. I did my sweet potatoes and my potato harvest. So if you haven't seen those videos, make sure you guys go out and check them out. Plug. And, you know, check it out. Give it a thumbs up, you know. Love it. Subscribe. I just cut a cuticle off because it was bugging me. And if it bugs me, I'll just keep poking at it. And guess what? I'll start to bleed really bad. So, but guys, it has been awesome hanging out with you guys here for a few minutes of my lunch break. And I will see you guys in my next live whenever I have a chance to do it and I don't like chicken out from it. And I appreciate every single minute that you guys spent here with me. And I will see you all in my next live. Don't forget to check out my videos, sweet potatoes, and soon, garlic. Bye.